Okay, last week we are discussing the so many things. Did you learn about that? Do you remember the last class? Okay, now we are going to start our new class. Let's ready. Are you ready to learn? Okay, very good. Okay, my dear children, when we are discussing the last one, draw the circle and mark 135 degree. The next question is 4 by 9. 4 by 9. You already know that the circle is 160 degree. Then you are write 4 by 9 into 360 degree. Do you know table 9? If you don't know that table, you should study. Okay, table 9. Okay, then we are divisible 360 and 9, which is the common. These two numbers are divisible by 9. Divisible by 9. So, 9 into which number equal to 36? 0 is after we write. You take 36 first. 9 into which number? 9 into dash equal to 36. Which number? 9 ones are 9. 9 twos are 18. 9 threes are 27. 9 fours are 36. 9 fours are 36. So we are cutting. 9 how many times in 9? Only 1 times. 36 how many times in 9? Only 4 times. Then 0 is right here. 40 will get. So any number system, denominator is 1. So we can write 4 into 40. 4 into 40. How to write this easily? This 0 is here. You take these two numbers. 4 fours are. 4 fours are what? Do you know table 4? 4 fours are. 4 fours are. 4 ones are 4. 4 twos are 8. 4 threes are 12. 4 fours are 16. Then this 0 is put here. We got what? We will get a 160 degree. 160 degree. Then we got a 160 degree. Then you draw the circle. Draw the circle like this. Mark the center. The first you are take your protractor and straight edge. You draw the line like this. Okay. Then we marked what? We need to mark 160 degree. Again, take your protractor and coincide the center of the circle and center of the protractor. Do like this. Then zeros and these lines are coincide. Center and circle of the center and center of the protractors are coincide. Then mark 160 degree. Then count up starting from 0, 0, then 0, 10, 20, 30, then continue up to what? 160. Where is 160? Here is 160. Here is 160. You marked 160 here. Put the point here, remove the protractor and draw the line. Joining these two points. Okay, my dear children, we are doing the 4 fours are 60. This 0 is right here. 160, we got a 160. This is the circle. This is the center of the circle. We draw a line. It's the radius of the circle. Okay, then take your protractor and do it. Then this is the center of the protractor and center of the circle and the center of the protractors are coincide first. Coincide each. Okay. Then you are counting starting from 0. 0, 10, 20, 30. Then it's continue to 160. This is, here is 160. Mark the point like this. Okay, you do like this. Then remove your protractor. Then next one what is joining these two points. Joining these 2 points, the draw a line like this. Then you mark 160 degree. Understand? This is what fractions is given. You find out the degrees. Find out the angle of measurement. 160 degree. Again draw the circle and mark 160 degree. Understood? Then how to solve this problem? First of all, you should study the multiplication table. Otherwise, you can't understand how to solve this problem. So, you should study well the multiplication tables. Okay. You understood these all topics? Now, we have finished our first chapter, chapter 1 angles. This is the last topic of our chapter. Then you just recall the chapter 1. First you are what we are studying the first the circle. Draw a circle. That circle divided into 4 equal parts. Next the circle is divided into 8 equal parts. So what is second? Measurement of an angle. Then some angles are given. Using your protractor and find out the measurement of an angle. The next one, drawing an angle. Length. Drawing an angle. Drawing an angle with the measurement is given. First of all, you using your ruler or straight edge of the protractor and draw the angles using your protractor. Next what? Calculate the fraction of the whole circle. Find out the fraction of the whole circles. So last topic is fractions is given. You find out you draw the circle and mark the measurement. Okay, my dear children, our chapter is over. If you have any doubt, you ask me on Google Meet. Okay, then we will continue our next chapter. Now let's finish our first chapter, angles. So you should study well and revise the first chapter. Okay, now we will continue the second. We'll start the second chapter, chapter 2, average. Okay, then now let us discussing about the average. Do you know what is average? You heard that word, average. Okay, now let's start chapter 2, average. Now we are going to discuss what is average, then how to calculate average. Then one by one we will discuss now. Okay, then first one is the average. And I'm asking you, what is average? What do you mean by average? And what is average? The average of a group of numbers of the same kind is a single number which represent the group. What is average? Then given the groups of number, then after this we will find out the single number. Okay, then I will tell the examples that you more understand. Okay, then average. The average of a group of numbers of the same kind. First of all, we are giving the group of numbers. Then we are calculate the average. We will get what? One single number. That is called the average of the group of numbers. Understood? Okay, once again I read the definition of average. The average of a group of numbers of the same kind is a single number which represent the group. This is average. Then example I will tell later. First one, this how to calculate average. How to calculate average. How to calculate average? We do the 2 steps. First one, find the sum of all the given numbers. First of all, we have discussed that the group of numbers. Then I write some numbers 2, 4, 6, 8. How many numbers are given? 4 numbers are given. This is the set of numbers. This is the group of numbers. Okay, then we want to find out what calculate the average. Okay, then how to find out the average? Find the sum of all the given numbers. First of all, we have find out the sum of these numbers. That is the first step. Okay, then group of numbers is giving here. Then first we calculate the sum of the given numbers. First you add these 4 numbers. 6 plus 8 plus 6. What are 8 plus 6? 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 4, 18. 18 plus 2, what are 20. How to find out the sum? Sum means you do the addition. This is the sum. 20 is the sum. Okay, first of all, the given group of numbers are given. You for adding these numbers. Okay, then we will get what? 20. You will get 20. The sum is 20. Then what is next? Divide the total by the number of addends. Divide the total. What is the total? 20 is the total. Then divide the total by the number of addends. What is the number of addends? It means the how many numbers are given here. That is the number of addends. Understood? The number of addends, which means what? Then how many numbers are given? You count how many numbers are given. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 numbers are given. So you have divided total by number of addends. So we can write 20 divided by 4. 20 divided by 4. Then do you know the multiplication 4? Then say. Then you write 20 divided by 4. Say table 4. 4 1s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 4 3s are 12. 4 4s are 16. 4 5s are 20. Then we got it 20. 4 into 5. 4 5s are 20. Then what is the answer? 20 minus 20, 0. Then what is the answer? 5. So we can write average of these numbers is what? 5. Average of these numbers is 5. Then first of all you are adding these 4 numbers 20, then divided the number. How many numbers are given? 4 numbers are given. So 20 divided by 4. Then what will get? 5. So average is 5. Understand how to find out the average. First find the sum of all the given number. We got it 20. Then divide the total by the number of addends. Divide the total. Total means 20. Divide the addend. Number of addends. Addends means how many numbers are given. So we will get what? 5. The average is 5. This way you can calculate the average. Okay, so we conclude that then we are making the equation average equal to sum of all the numbers, sum of all the addends by number of addends. Understand? Sum of all the addends 20. Number of addends 4. So we conclude how to find out the average. We are forming one equation. Average equal to sum of all the addends by number of addends. Understood? Okay, this way you can calculate the average. Okay, first of all, this is a basic knowledge of the average. So you should read and study this. Okay, now next class we will discuss the more questions. Then examples of more examples. Okay, let's talk now. Then do you understood this all? Okay, now we will start the next class. Okay, my dear children, we will catch up later.